Hey guys, thanks for joining us again for another Regular Guys review, this time of Ant-Man and the Wasp. Now going into this movie, we recommend that you definitely watch the first Ant-Man movie. Be a very good idea if you check out Captain America Civil War, and we would also recommend that you check out Avengers Infinity War. Now going into this movie, we find Paul Rudd's character, Scott Lang, in a similar situation to where he was at before. Last time he was just coming out of prison. This time he's just wrapping up a house arrest with the FBI monitoring him as a result of his violating the Sokovia Accords during Captain America Civil War. So he's got 3 days left of that. Now this time he is able to see his daughter, so that's a good thing. But he's wanting to get out there, back into the world, and be a regular dad. And then something happens and he gets dragged back into the whole Ant-Man thing. This time around, instead of having a clear-cut good guy versus bad guy, we've got several different parties that have conflicting agendas. So the pace this time around I think is a little bit better. Things keep moving along pretty well. The humor this time around is good, just like it was in the last movie. If you like the last one, then this one will be a real treat for you as well. Paul Rudd's character is just kind of an everyman. So when he's hanging out with these nerds and whatnot, you know, he's just kind of trying to keep pace with them, and it's kind of comical to see him do that. Michael Pena's character was funny, just like that last time around when he'll be telling his stories of this person said this, that person said that, and they'll show those people in the flashback, and then of course when their mouths are moving, then it's his voice over the top of it. And that gimmick worked great last time, and it worked great this time as well. So if you like the last movie's humor, you'll dig this one as well. The humor doesn't get tedious or repetitive, which is what I really appreciate about these movies. And I work 2 jobs, so a lot of times, even a movie that I really like, I'll start to nod off for a second. My son will start giving me the elbow, telling me to wake up. But this movie, I didn't have that problem at all. So it gets 2 thumbs up from me. The special effects, they did the de-aging technology with Tony Stark last time in Captain America Civil War, and it looked entirely convincing. He didn't have the rubbery skin or the glassy eyes like a lot of computer animated characters will have. And they did that again with a couple of characters this time around, and it looked entirely convincing. So I think we're going to probably start seeing a lot more of that, not just in the Marvel movies, but movies in general. It worked out real good. Again, with the special effects, the enlarging of things look convincing. It makes for some interesting situations where you're driving on the road and you're having to dodge this giant Pez dispenser that's coming your way. But the perspective of when he shrinks down is what really impresses me. It seems like they blur the background for things that are far off, you know, people moving around, cars or whatever, when they shrink down real tiny. And it seems to make the perspective seem a little bit more authentic. At least it did for me. And I think that we can agree on a rating of this one. I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10 stars. It's a fairly high rating, but I think it's well earned because of the pacing. No issues with the pacing. The humor was good, and it was consistent throughout the whole movie. The villain wasn't particularly strong. It was more of a person in a bad situation where you have conflicting goals and agendas. There's actually several parties this time around, which helps to keep the pace moving along quite well. That was a problem for some people. I've checked out some other reviews, but it wasn't a problem for me at all. There are 2 end credit scenes this time around. The first one, you gotta wait for that one and check it out. You don't have long to wait. The second one is at the very end of the credits, and it's pretty much a waste of your time. That's the only humorous scene that I think fell flat. It's not really worth the time waiting around unless you've got a friend or relative that happens to be in the movie and you want to see their name up there on the screen. Otherwise, it's not really worth your time. I won't say what it was just to avoid spoilers. But it's not worth your time. So check out after that first end credit scene. Do yourself a favor. Anyways, guys, we'd like to hear what you thought about the movie. Please leave your comments or questions down below. If you like this video, please hit that like button, and to see more videos like this one, please subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.